Have you ever experienced a moment where you're absolutely sure you remember something differently? Maybe it's a song, lyric, a movie scene, or an event from history. You know what you remember, but when you try to explain it to others, they look at you like you're crazy because that's not what happened. These perplexing incidents, often dismissed as false memories, could be pointing to something far more extraordinary. What if these gaps in our collective memory are not just errors, but signs that we're slipping through parallel realities? Join us as we dive into the baffling instances that defy our understanding of reality. Prepare to have your mind blown by the idea that our world might be more fluid than we ever imagined. So buckle up and get ready to explore the shocking truth behind the Mandela Effect. You won't want to miss this wild ride. Welcome back, everyone. I bet you didn't expect to hear about interdimensional travel on a video about the Mandela Effect, did you? But here we are. Before we get started, make sure to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already to join our awesome community. And don't forget to leave a comment below with your thoughts on the Mandela Effect. Have you ever experienced it? Let's get right into today's video. The Mandela Effect, named after the widespread false memory of Nelson Mandela dying in prison in the 1980s, is a fascinating phenomenon that has puzzled many. This perplexing occurrence, along with other instances such as the altered lyrics of songs or differences in iconic imagery, suggests the possibility of multiple realities converging. Could we be transitioning between parallel universes without realizing it? How can we be sure that our perception of reality is not constantly shifting? The idea that we might be living in a multiverse where various timelines intersect raises profound questions about the nature of our existence. If we are indeed shifting between these parallel dimensions, how do these shifts occur, and why haven't we noticed them before? As we continue to explore the Mandela Effect, we must consider the implications of a universe that is not static, but rather a dynamic interplay of multiple realities. Imagine if the world you knew suddenly felt off, as if the ground beneath your feet had shifted. That's what it's like to experience the Mandela Effect. Picture this. You've always remembered the Berenstain Bears as the beloved children's book characters with a distinct spelling, bear, but one day you come across a copy of your favorite childhood story and notice that the spelling is different. Barnstain. You might dismiss it as a simple misremembering, a trick of your aging memory, but then similar instances start popping up everywhere. You recall a movie scene vividly, but when you watch it again, it's completely different from what you remember. It's as if the world itself is subtly changing around you. But there's more. People around you seem to share these altered memories. You're not going crazy. Others are experiencing it too. You remember the classic Monopoly box having the iconic image of a top hat? But now, it features a briefcase. The Monopoly man's name has changed from Rich Uncle Pennybags to simply Mr. Monopoly. Even historical events seem to have been You're certain that Nelson Mandela died in prison in the 1980s, but people around you insist he passed away in 2013. You find yourself questioning your sanity. Are you losing your grip on reality? Are these shifting memories just tricks of your mind? Or could there be a more extraordinary explanation? What if these instances of the Mandela Effect are not mere lapses in memory, but glimpses into a multiverse? A world where parallel timelines converge and diverge, creating alternate realities where details of our world are slightly different. This mind-bending concept suggests that we might be living in a dynamic universe where shifts in timelines are more common than we realize. If we are indeed navigating multiple realities, how do these transitions occur, and why haven't we noticed them before? Now let us take a deep dive into the fascinating world of quantum mechanics and explore some of the most mind-bending theories that could explain the Mandela Effect. Quantum tunneling. One intriguing possibility is that these shifts in reality could be attributed to quantum tunneling. This quantum mechanical phenomenon allows particles to pass through barriers that classical physics would deem Imagine our universe as a vast landscape dotted with these barriers, and each particle is a tiny trivella traversing this terrain. Now, picture a scenario where these particles, due to their inherent quantum properties, suddenly find themselves on the other side of a barrier that they should not be able to overcome. This unexpected transition could result in the alteration of details in our reality, such as changes in movie quotes, logos, or historical accounts. It's as if the particles have slipped through a secret passageway, creating ripples in the fabric of our world. But what exactly causes these particles to tunnel in the first place? The answer lies in the realm of quantum fluctuations. In the subatomic realm, particles exhibit random and unpredictable behaviors driven by quantum fluctuations. Tiny variations in energy that pop in and out of existence. These fluctuations act like invisible nudges, potentially pushing particles over the edge and allowing them to tunnel through barriers. It's a game of chance, a cosmic roll of the dice that determines which particles will make the leap and alter the details of our reality. But what does all this have to do with the Mandela Effect? Well, imagine that these particles, upon tunneling, interact with the information stored in our memories or the very structure of our world. Their presence could cause subtle shifts in the data encoding our memories or the physical manifestations of our reality. For instance, a change in the behavior of atoms could lead to variations in the colors or shapes we perceive. Similarly, alterations in the subatomic structure of objects could result in shifts in their weight or other physical properties. The butterfly effect. Another captivating theory that could explain the Mandela effect is the butterfly effect. This concept from chaos theory suggests that small, seemingly insignificant actions can have massive and unpredictable consequences. Picture a butterfly flapping its wings in China and causing a tornado in Texas. While this may sound like a fantastical notion, it highlights the interconnectedness of systems and the potential for tiny actions to trigger significant changes. Now imagine these actions occurring at the quantum level. A single particle in one location could set off a chain reaction that alters the course of events elsewhere in the universe. For example, a subatomic particle undergoing a random fluctuation could interact with another particle, setting off a cascade of changes that eventually affect the details of our reality. This could explain why we might suddenly remember things differently, or why certain aspects of our world seem to have shifted. In this context, the Mandela effect becomes a manifestation of the interconnectedness of the universe, where the smallest quantum events can have far-reaching implications. Many worlds interpretation. Among the most mind-boggling theories attempting to explain the Mandela effect is the many worlds interpretation of quantum mechanics. This interpretation proposes a radical idea that every time a quantum event occurs, the universe splits into multiple branches, creating parallel realities where all possible outcomes exist. It is a concept that challenges our understanding of reality and suggests that the universe is far more complex than we can comprehend. Imagine a vast, ever-growing tree. Each time a quantum event occurs, such as a particle tunneling or a quantum fluctuation, the tree splits into multiple branches. Each branch represents a different outcome, a separate reality, where events unfolded in a slightly different way. In this scenario, the Mandela effect becomes a journey through these parallel universes. When we experience a shift in our memories or perception of the world, it's as if we are hopping between these branches, witnessing alternate versions of reality. The many worlds interpretation opens up a Pandora's box of possibilities, raising profound questions about the nature of existence and the boundaries of our perception. Are we truly alone in this vast universe? Or are there countless versions of ourselves navigating parallel realities? Conclusion. As we wrap up our exploration of the Mandela effect, consider the following. Each of these theories adds a layer of complexity to our understanding of the universe, suggesting that reality is far from static and that we might be more connected to the cosmos than we realize. From the subatomic realm of quantum tunneling and fluctuations to the interconnectedness of systems in the butterfly effect, and the mind-bending possibilities of the many worlds interpretation, the Mandela effect challenges our perception of reality and encourages us to think beyond the confines of our everyday experience. Whether you find solace in the familiarity of a static world or are intrigued by the mysteries of a multiverse, one thing is clear. The Mandela effect is a testament to the boundless wonders of the universe. It reminds us that there is always more to discover, more to question, and more to marvel at in the grand tapestry of existence. So keep an open mind, embrace the unknown, and allow yourself to be captivated by the endless possibilities that lie within the shifting sands of reality. Who knows, you might just find that the universe holds more surprises than you ever imagined. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button and share it with your friends. We would love to have you back for more fascinating content. Until then, stay curious and keep exploring the mysteries of our ever-evolving reality.